Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are exploring a truly remarkable chapter in royal fashion. Over the course of 2026, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has steadily returned to her royal duties following her cancer treatment. Her wardrobe this year is not just a collection of beautiful garments. In my view, it is a masterclass in soft power, quiet resilience, and deeply intentional messaging. Letters break down the details behind her most significant looks of the year. We have to start with her first official overseas tour since her diagnosis. In mid-May, the princess undertook a highly anticipated solo visit to Reggio Emilia in northern Italy to focus on early childhood education. To mock her arrival at the town, she stepped out in a meticulously tailored powder blue suit by Canadian-British designer Adeline Lee, paired seamlessly with a sky blue Aspirin London bag. Personally, I think this color choice was no accident. Powder blue often symbolizes tranquility, healing, and reliability. By choosing a Canadian-British designer for an Italian tool, she subtly championed Commonwealth talent on a global stage while maintaining a sense of approachability as she met with local families. It was an elegant display of diplomatic dressing that felt both professional and wonderfully warm. Moving closer to home, her ceremonial appearances showcased a brilliant balance of tradition and modern tailoring. Trooping the color, in June, she appeared on the diets wearing a pale blue Catherine Walker coat dress. The crisp white piping, structured shoulders, and nipped waist gave it a sharp military-inspired silhouette perfectly suited for the occasion. She finished the look with a wide-brimmed Philip Tracy hat and the Irish God's regimental brooch. I find it fascinating how she uses structure to project strength when the eyes of the world are watching. A few days later, at the Order of the Goth service, she shifted to a softer aesthetic, selecting an ivory coat dress by Patrick McDowell. The subtle pannier-inspired waistline nodded to historical royal silhouettes, while the collaboration with the historic Stephen Waters soap mill highlighted her ongoing commitment to British craftsmanship. But perhaps the most uplifting fashion moment of 2026 came at Royal Ascot. Mocking her first appearance at the event in 3 years, she arrived in the royal procession wearing a vibrant canary yellow rock sound dress. The high neckline, asymmetrical shoulder bow, and cinched waist created a striking, joyful silhouette. She padded thoughtfully with earrings that once belonged to Queen Elizabeth II. In my view, this vibrant yellow was a deliberate expression of optimism and vitality. It was a visual declaration of her return, radiating positivity and honoring the late Queen's legacy of wearing bright colors to be easily seen by the crowds. As the summer progressed, we saw a shift toward relaxed yet polished elegance, perfectly tailored for her sporting and charitable engagements. At Wimbledon, she surprised fans on Court 18 wearing a bright blue Gabriella Hasling suit. The Stephanie blazer and vested trousers layered over a ribbed white shirt offered a masterclass in smart casual tailoring. Later at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, she opted for a racing green Ralph Lauren cashmere blazer over a black and white striped Lanier sweater vest. What really stood out to me was her Daniela Draper 3-star necklace. This delicate piece serves as a touching nod to her 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. It is these deeply personal touches that remind us of the mother behind the royal title. We also cannot overlook her charitable engagements, which have always been the heart of her royal work. During her visit to Evelina London Children's Hospital in early July, she recycled a beautiful silk crepe Susanna London dress. Free-wearing garments is a staple of her sustainable fashion ethos, but in this context, I believe it also served psychological purpose. Familiar outfits provide a sense of comfort and continuity not just for the public but for the patients and families she was there to support, and we must mention her incredible physical resilience, completing the National 3 Peaks Challenge to raise funds for the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity.